Welcome to Everything Electric Australia, New South Wales. I'm going to take you on a very quick tour around the whole show to show you what the biggest electric show in the Southern Hemisphere looks like. Let's go. Right, at the show, just by the entrance, we've got Skyworld. They're from China. As you can see, they've got their new cars here. This is BE11, selling in China and now selling in Australia. And just over here, this is the first time we've seen Verizon from Geely in Australia. So again, they've got a van and a truck. Really exciting times, loads of stuff coming, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, and it's not just electric cars at this show. No. It's got everything, including massive electric trucks from Volvo. And if you follow me around the back of here, diggers, very cool, and dump trucks. No, it's not a dump truck, a front-loading digger. Both electric, both at Everything Electric New South Wales. And if you come over here, battery swapping trucks. Look at this. They've got all of the batteries underneath here where the petrol tanks went, and they've converted these trucks into electric. And they've got the big battery swapping station over there. Very much like NIO in China, but on a much bigger scale. These guys are doing some really cool stuff. Janus electric trucks. Also got electric bikes over here. Segway with their massive stand. They've got scooters, electric scooters, and really cool stuff like this. The Cyber from Segway. I really want to get one of these. I don't have a bike license, but very cool stuff. And this is one of many things here. And you can even test drive these on the test track outside. Well, I'm not going to do that because it's raining, but... Right, if you really want to see myself, Ricky, Simone messing up their lines and not doing very good car reviews, then you'll love the EV test arena over here. We do live reviews of the cars and it's exceptionally difficult, very difficult. So come along and look at us completely fluff it up. This year we've got the Polestar, we've got the Verizon van, we've got the BYD Shark. It's all here. It's probably my most favourite part because we get lots of audience interaction as well. Right, we've even got out Giga Theatre where you can hear loads of panellists and experts talking about everything electric, from electric cars to grids to batteries. This is where you really want to come if you want to learn loads and loads of stuff about electrifying everything. Now, this is probably one of my favourite stands because it makes me look really good. The lighting is perfect. Of course, this is Polestar. They've got the 2, the 3 and the 4 here at the show. It's been exceptionally popular all weekend, right next to our Giga Theatre. I really like these cars in this light. They look so good. But onwards and upwards, let's go. Right, I told you this show has everything, and I'm not kidding. Boats, very big electric boats which kind of float along the surface. So cool. I really want to go in one of these one day. But it's not just that. If you're a bit sick of cars and 4 wheels and you just want 2 wheels, lots of those here as well. This is from Indonesia. They've created their own electric scooter brand. Very cool to see here at Everything Electric. I mean, there's so many bikes and scooters, little ones, big ones, fast ones. It's all here. So behind me, we've got Great Wall Motors. Here they are with 3 of their cars. I think 2 of them are hybrid. And of course, they've got the GWM Aura, proving again very popular. This is the GT version. That's the sporty one. I like that a lot. Then next to them over here, we've got Leapmotor, who have come out of nowhere, seemingly. And here they are in Australia. Of course, part of Stellantis now. And they bought their C10 car. I reviewed this earlier on the stand, on the live EV review arena. That's quite difficult, but this is an amazing car, amazing value for money. It's about 47,000 Australian dollars. I mean, that is one of the most affordable SUVs on the market here, and you get so much tech and luxury packed into this car. I haven't actually driven one of these yet, but as soon as I get back to Shanghai, I'll be getting one of these for a test. I think it looks amazing. Australia's very lucky. Right, and now we've got Zeekr. Now, they've come here in a very big way. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different models on their stand, all completely different. 2 or 3 of them are new to the Australian market, and they've even bought the FR, the Zeekr 001 FR. Now, I don't think this is going to be sold here, but they've been doing tank turn demonstrations all day. Of course, there's 1,200 and something horsepower. It's ridiculous. But as you can see, they're really proud of showing this off. But what I want to show you is the 009. This is probably my favorite MPV. It's a bit out of my budget, but These back seats are the most luxurious back seats I've ever sat in. At the moment, there's a couple of kids just lounging around in there, enjoying themselves. And we've got the Mix over here. We reviewed that on the Fully Charged show just a few weeks ago. This stand is mobbed. There's so much interest in this new brand from China. Wow. I don't know if you can see this, but the kids love this bright yellow Zeekr 007, and this is the performance one. I actually drove this a few months ago on the channel. This is my favorite one. Look, flex carbon fiber, bright orange paintwork, beautiful, sorry, I said orange, yellow paintwork, yellow wheels, and look, so many people are just digging into this car. You've got the Zeekr Mix behind there. Then if you come spin around, we've both got MG over here. They've got all of their models, the Cyberster, and over here, BYD. Again, huge amount of interest in the models, especially this one over here. This is the BYD Shark. It's a hybrid, but they sold something like 2,000 units in just 24 hours here in Australia. There's a lot, hello Gavin. There's a lot of interest in this. We've been doing this on the live EV review arena as well. So much interest in these cars, and they're selling very, very well. Right, of course, we've got the brand from Chang'an here. This is Deepal, or as we know it in China, Shenlan, and they bought the E07. This is like the cyber trucky kind of ute thing, which is proving again to be very popular here. First time I think it's been seen outside of Australia at a outside of China at a show. Again, proving very popular. Controversial looks. Don't know if I'm a fan. This is the E07. And of course, they've got their SUV over there. They've got a pretty big future here in Australia. Again, lots of interest in these new brands coming out from China, including probably the one I know the most about, which is Xpeng. Of course, I used to own an Xpeng myself, so maybe slight bias. I don't own it anymore. But again, another debut, the MO3 from Mona. This is the first time it's been seen outside of China, and it's here at the Everything Electric show. Again, tested this just a few weeks ago on the main channel, on the Fully Charged show. They haven't announced prices, they haven't announced if it's going overseas, but it's here. They've also built the X2, the flying drone car thingy, but it's real technology showcase from Xpeng. They've got the G6 on the market already. The MPV is over there. I don't think they've announced that yet, but again, a huge show of what they can do and a real impact, hopefully, on the Australasian market. I will get in one of these one day, I promise. Later in 2025, it's going to be booked in. And the final two brands here from China, we've got the Geely EX5. Again, this only debuted on the Australian market just a few weeks ago. And of course, the Omoda from Chery over here. But that's not it. There's one more thing I need to show you. Let's go. And of course, this is the test drive area. All of these cars can be test driven. There's I think it's about 7,000 test drives over the 3 days here. I think they're testing the Xpeng self-parking behind us. You can test all of these, the Zeekrs, the Xpengs, the Deepals, everything. So welcome to Everything Electric.